Hi, my name is Nur Ashishara Binta Musama. My student ID 2025-187129.
Hi, my name is Nur Alia Izzati binti Rosnan, student ID 2025189881.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Farzana binti Barudin. My matric number is 2025158017.
Hi, my name is Nuriyati binti Muhammad Haris. My matric number is 2025.50 and 199.
My name is Nurhanis binti Adi Sopasopin. My matric number is 2025183375.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Siti Fazila Ibrahim. Matric number 2025-183357.
Assalamualaikum and every good day to my lecturer. Today, I will be presenting the biography of selected organization Golden Screen Cinema or GSC. GSC was established in 1987 as a joint venture between PBB Group Berhad and Golden Harvest from Hong Kong. Actually, the company was known as the Golden Communication Circus before it was renamed Golden Screen Cinema. In 1997, PBB combined its cinema business under GSC and become the early 2000, GSC became a wholly owned subsidiary of PBB Group Berhad. To remain competitive in the entertainment industry, GSC continues to invest in technological innovation and customer experience. The company introduced online ticket booking system, digital 3D movie screening, Samsung OC LED cinema screen, as well as emphasize viewing experience such as 4DX and ScreenX. This innovation helped GSC enhance customer satisfaction and maintain its leadership position in the market. GSC vision is to be the leading cinema exhibitor in the region by continually delivering innovation and emphasize entertainment experience. Meanwhile, its mission is to provide customers with high quality cinematic experience through excellent service, advanced technology, and diverse entertainment offering. The organization was selected for this case study because it experienced significant organizational challenges and change during the COVID-19 pandemic. In March 2020, GSC temporarily closed off all of its cinema following the implementation of the movement control order in Malaysia. At the same time, more than 60 international movie releases were cancelled and postponed, which is greatly affect cinema attendance and revenue. This challenge forced GSC to adapt its operation, business process and strategy in order to remain sustainable in rapidly changing environment. Therefore, GSC provides an excellent case for examining organization development, change management and business adaptation.
Now, I will discuss the first change and organizational development issue faced by GSC, which is the business sustainability crisis. This issue emerged during the COVID-19 pandemic when cinemas across Malaysia were required to suspend operation due to government restriction. For GSC, this created a major challenge because its business model depends heavily on cinema attendance, ticket sales and food and beverage purchases. When all GSC cinemas were temporarily closed, more than 60 international movie releases were also postponed or cancelled. As a result, the company lost its primary source of revenue while still having to bear fixed operating costs such as rental, maintenance, utilities and employee-related expenses. The main reason this became a significant organizational issue is that the pandemic disrupted GSC's normal business operations and threatened its ability to sustain the business in the long term. With no customer entering cinemas, revenue declined drastically while operational costs continued to accumulate. This situation had several major impacts on the organization. Firstly, GSC experienced several financial pressure and cash flow challenges. Secondly, there was growing uncertainty regarding the company's future sustainability. In addition, the customer engagement declined as consumers increasingly turned to alternative entertainment platforms such as Netflix, Disney Plus, and Amazon Prime Video during lockdown periods. As a result, the Malaysian cinema industry suffered losses of approximately 500 million in 2020, with revenue dropping by nearly 60% compared to the previous year. Therefore, GSC was forced to rethink its business strategy and make organizational change to ensure its survival in the post-pandemic environment.
For the second issue, Golden Screen Cinema faced a major challenge in adapting to new norms and digital transformation during the post-pandemic period. As cinema gradually reopened after the COVID-19 lockdown, GSC had to completely redesign its operation to comply with strict health and safety requirements set by the government. This include implementing enhanced standard operating procedures such as social distancing measure, frequent sanitization of cinema halls, and control customer capacity. In addition, GSC introduced more contactless service to reduce physical interaction. This included digital ticketing system, online seat reservation, and cashless payment method. These changes were important to ensure customer safety while still maintaining operational efficiency. The main reason for this transformation was the significant change in consumer expectation after the pandemic. Customers become more conscious about hygiene and safety, and at the same time, they expect faster, more convenient, and technology-driven service. Therefore, GSC need to adapt quickly in order to regain customer confidence and remain competitive in the entertainment industry. However, this transition also had several impacts on the organization. Employees had to adjust to new workflow and responsibility, especially in managing digital system and enforcing SOP compliance. The organization also need additional resources to support technology adoption and continuous monitoring of safety procedures. As a result, operational complexity increased, requiring constant improvement and coordination across departments. Overall, GSC successfully underwent significant process transformation by integrating digital solutions into its operation. These changes allow the company to continue operating in a safe environment while meeting both regulatory requirements and evolving customer expectations in the post-pandemic era.
Next, I will continue explaining how Golden Screen Cinemas overcame its business sustainability crisis during and after the COVID-19 pandemic through two organization development intervention, which is SOP, implementation, and continuous improvement. First, for intervention 1, GSC implemented standard operating procedure based on diagnosis and feedback collected from customer and the organization. SOP were introduced after GSC gathered and analyzed data from customer feedback and operational report. The diagnosis showed that the main issue affecting business recovery was low customer confidence rather than lack of interest in movies. This means customers were still interested in the cinema experience, but they were afraid of COVID-19 infection risk. As a result, cinema attendance dropped significantly because people did not feel safe returning to the crowded place. Based on this feedback, GSC identified the need for strong safety measures to rebuild trust among customers. Therefore, SOP were introduced as a key intervention to solve this issue. The SOPs were designed to ensure a safe environment for customers and employees, which help reduce health concern and increase confidence in returning to cinemas. Next, let's move to the intervention 2, which is continuous improvement. After identifying the root cause of the problem, GSC focused on continuously improving its service and operation. One of the most important improvements was digital transformation. Golden Screen Cinema enhanced its mobile application and online booking platform. Customers could now purchase tickets and make payment through the GSC app without having to queue at ticket counters. The company also expanded cashless payment option and strengthened its digital membership. At the same time, GSC regularly collected customer feedback through survey and reviews. This feedback helped company identify customer concern and areas that require improvement. For example, customers wanted safer and more convenient cinema experience, which encouraged GSC to improve its digital service and operational procedures. GSC also introduced promotion based on customer preference. This included loyalty reward and membership promotion to encourage customers to return after restrictions were lifted. Through continuous monitoring and improvement, GSC was able to adapt to improve customer satisfaction and rebuild customer confidence. For example, GSC come back with special rerun at RM5 and combo concession from RM8 will be available. And they also introduced special offer and loyalty reward to customers. In conclusion, GSC overcame its business sustainability crisis by first conducting SOP implementation to provide safety to customers. Then, through continuous improvement and digital transformation, GSC successfully adapted to changing customer needs and strengthened its long-term business sustainability.
The action taken by Golden Screen Cinema, GSC, during the COVID-19 pandemic can be considered effective in managing the crisis and ensuring business sustainability. Following the Malaysian Government Movement Control Order (MGO) announcement, GSC immediately suspended operation at all cinema nationwide from 18 March to 31 March 2020 and cancelled all movie screening and event. The company also provided a refund for customers who had already purchased tickets, demonstrating responsibility towards customer and compliance with a government regulation. The decision to temporarily close all cinema operation was effective because it helped protect employees and customers from potential virus transmission while complying with the national health and safety requirement. By prioritizing public health, GSC was able to maintain its corporate reputation and demonstrate social responsibility during a national crisis. Furthermore, the company refund policy helped preserve customer trust and reduce dissatisfaction among moviegoers. The change intervention can be regarded as successful because GSC managed to respond quickly to an unexpected environmental change. The organization adopted a reactive change approach by adjusting its operation according to government directive and market condition. However, the effectiveness of the intervention could have been further enhanced through greater diversifications of revenue sources such as expanding online entertainment, partnership, digital content offering, or virtual cinema experience during the closure period. One of the major challenges faced by GSC was the cancellations and postponement of more than 16 international movie releases, which significantly reduced audience attendance and revenue generation. Prior to the closure, GSC reported that cinema attendance had already declined by approximately 40% due to the postponement of a major blockbuster film and public concern regarding COVID-19. This situation indicated that continued operation would have exposed the company to the higher financial and health-related risks. We agree with the intervention implemented by GSC because the closure of cinema operation was necessary to ensure public safety and comply with the government regulation during the COVID-19 outbreak. The decision reduced high risk for employees and customers while helping the company maintain public confidence. However, GSC could have accelerated digital transformation initiative and explored an alternative business model to reduce its dependence on physical cinema attendance during a period of crisis. Recommendation is for GSC to conduct regular organizational diagnosis. During the COVID-19 crisis, GSC gathered information from managers and employees to understand operational challenges. However, this process should not only be carried out during a crisis. Regular diagnosis through employee feedback, interview and performance assessment can help management identify potential issues at an early stage. This allows the organization to take corrective action before problems become more serious. As a result, GSC can improve decision-making, strengthen business sustainability, and enhance its ability to adapt to future change. The second recommendation is to develop a formal crisis monitoring system. The COVID-19 pandemic showed that unexpected events can significantly disrupt business operation. Therefore, GSC should establish a system that continuously monitors potential risks such as declining customer attendance, operation disruptions, and change in the external environment. By detecting warning signs early, management can respond more quickly and effectively. This will improve the organization's preparedness for future crises and reduce the negative impact of unexpected disruption on business performance.
So, to conclude, GSC experience during the pandemic really shows how fast things can change and how tough it can get for a business. They had to shut down their cinema, deal with big financial losses, and adjust to customers who suddenly expected a totally different kind of experience. Even with all the pressure, GSC didn't just sit still there. They tightened their SOPs, upgraded their digital services, and paid attention to what customers were actually saying. Those efforts helped them slowly win back trust and keep the business moving. And honestly, the whole situation was a wake-up call. It shows that GSC needs to be more prepared, not only when a crisis hit, but way before that. Regular checks and a proper crisis monitoring system would help them spot problems earlier and react faster. Overall, GSC journey proved one thing. If a company is willing to adapt, improve and stay alert, it can survive even the most unexpected challenges.